Here are 5 of the most profitable digital products that actually make money and are not a scam. Digital product number 1, motion graphics templates. If you design in After Effects or Apple Motion, or even if you make Premiere Pro Mogart files, these are those animated effects that you see with either graphics or text. And if these are made as templates, they sell very well. You can see a lot of examples of this if you go to motionvfx.com, you go to Adobe Stock, you go to Envato Elements. But some people actually sell these individually themselves or as bundles through their own website directly to your audience or to their own clients who need a little bit of something extra. This can be extremely lucrative because if you bundle individual assets, you can sell them in bulk, get a higher price point for that. You can make a $99 bundle around this, and if you throw in 50 or 100 digital animation templates as a bundle, a lot of people will just pay the $99. That's huge cash flow for you. Or you could sell these individually, and if they're high quality, people will buy them individually, even if they're a little pricier, because it makes their life easier. And the reason this actually makes money, the reason this is real passive income, the real trick here is it makes up for 2 things the buyer lacks. They lack the talent to do this themselves, and they lack the time, because animation and video editing in general is a skill, and it's a skill you gotta sink hundreds, if not thousands of hours into to be very good. And when it comes to animation, that's a specialty, and it really does require time and talent to do anything that looks good. This takes that off their plate. Digital product number 2 is a productivity product that's going to build passive income for you and is very popular right now. This is Notion templates. Now, you do have to be legit when it comes to making Notion templates. You can't just hack something together. My friend Thomas Frank has made a killing. He's literally made 7 figures specifically off of Notion templates. It's a business that is so lucrative, he quit an over 1 million subscribed YouTube channel to make this his primary focus, and it's one of the best revenue streams I've ever seen. The great thing about Notion templates is that it's for a diverse audience. I like to think of it and focus around productivity and organization because it's very good at that. If you make Notion templates though, that could target someone's business needs and you cater to a specific niche, you make kind of your own OS, your own operating system around a specific niche of high income folks, this could be extremely profitable for you. It'd be very easy to sell a Notion system like this for $99 a pop. And just remember, if you even get 10 people to buy this at any given time, that's $1,000. If you set a sales goal to where you are going to have 10 sales, heck, if you even start your own affiliate program around your Notion templates, or like I even said, your animation templates, think about it. If you had your top 10 affiliates and all of them were getting a 30 or 50% commission and all of them wanted to make $1,000 to $2,000 a month, this puts you in a very good position because you have some real value and it's an easy, no-brainer sale to people who actually have money. And that's the trick. Don't sell to broke people, sell to people who have money, who have a high income skill or have a business. And while that is a smaller group of people, you're going to do better on average selling to them. So Notion templates are something that you can get into right now if you are very good at productivity, organization, understanding systems, and this is not something that's going to be hard for you to sell as long as you choose an affluent audience. Digital product number 3 is going to be a combo product. It's going to be digital and physical, and you probably guessed what it is. It's going to be books. You're going to go into print, you're going to go into digital books and audio books, and that's going to give you multiple SKUs. You're going to get a paperback book, a hardcover book, an audio book, and an ebook. That gives you 4 SKUs on the book, and that's before you translate it to other languages. So you're going to go into digital publishing. Now, the thing about this is you could do this very affordable and free. This is like much more accessible and down to earth than the skills of needing to be able to do Notion templates or being able to do motion graphics files and animation templates. This is something that more people could do, is write books. I self-published, and because it's Amazon KDP, using that as my publisher and as my printing press, I get 70% on my books in terms of my overall royalties because I decide I want to keep all the rights. So The good news there is that this could be very lucrative, but you do need the ability to scale this, and you do need an audience. Now, you will benefit to some degree from Amazon as a search engine and as a book marketplace. The audiobooks are where the real money is for this. If you want me to talk about self-publishing, drop me some questions in the comment section of this video, and I will try to make a comprehensive guide, a complete guide to self-publishing if that's something you're interested in. I could even do a playlist of videos if you guys ask enough questions around it. Point is, this is something more of you can do. It's very affordable. There are a lot of free tools around it. I sunk some money into this, but it was very profitable for me overall. And a book also elevates you in prestige, and it could be a funnel for your other products if you do it right. Profitable digital product number 4 is probably one of the most profitable of all time, and you guessed it. It's going to be digital courses. I know. Oh my God, courses. I thought you said there were no scams. Courses aren't a scam if you make a good product. The thing about free information is there's a couple of issues with it. Number one, I don't know about you, but I think people are trusting algorithms less and less every day to actually deliver what they're looking for in an unbiased fashion. So when it comes to free content, the content that you get isn't always the best content that you might want. It's whatever the algorithm is going to accommodate, because believe it or not, us content creators, we try to make content for our audiences, but somehow, some way, the algorithm does influence how we think about and make content, which means that sometimes, as hard as you try, even if you're making educational content, the algorithm will influence the way that you style it, the way that you edit it, the way that you package it. You might try to optimize more for retention and things that a platform might like than the best way to teach somebody. The other problem with algorithms and free content is also that it's very hard to curate free content, get it to be from like a single source, and to get it in the right order. No matter how hard a creator tries, you will just kind of want to watch it in the order that sparks your interest because you're still in entertainment mode. So rather than trying to study in the lunchroom, maybe move to the library instead so you won't be distracted. And that's where courses come in. It's curated information, it's consolidated information so that you have it from a single source, and it's curated in the proper order for instruction. And on top of that, the content quality tends to be better and higher than the free content. And the reason is this: in a course, an individual video can be as short as it needs to be or as long as it needs to be, because there's no algorithm interfering. So it's just what it needs to be, and there's less fluff. The other thing that I would say benefits a course is the variety of formats that can be delivered through a course in terms of additional download resources like PDFs, audio files, templates, etc. Even quizzes that can test your knowledge on a particular module or lesson so that you can feel like you have an evaluation of whether you benefited from the course or not. That's when courses are well designed, and it's your responsibility as a course seller to design a course that is worth it and is valuable. My advice to you would be, if you sell a $99 course, that maybe there should be some assets and digital downloads so they have something tangible to work with, maybe even a workbook. And I also would recommend that for something that's in the $99 range, that it be maybe a 3 to 5 hour course. You don't need to overwhelm them when it comes to the volume of your content. It actually should be as concise as it can be to go ahead and allow them to do the work that they need to produce results. So it's up to you to make a course that is good and is high quality and is worth it. The argument on free versus paid comes down to preferences, and it comes down to convenience. What they're paying for is not necessarily the uniqueness of the information, it's for the saving time of hunting for it, because you've made it incredibly convenient. The information has been consolidated to come from a single source, and it's been curated to be in the right and effective order. That's what you're selling. You're selling those conveniences. Number 5 is a hybrid. Number 5 combines digital products with online memberships. Typically, memberships would be more of a service where there's some kind of like interactive or live component, but they don't always need to be. It could be monthly access to a bundle of resources that they get updated on a regular, consistent basis that have enough variety to make it worth subscribing to. And it's better if these are highly specialized. Now, this comes down to like niching down aggressively to an affluent market again, but it does offer the benefit of monthly recurring revenue, and it doesn't require you to be a programmer that builds a SaaS product, a software as a service product. You could almost think of this as content as a service if the thing that they're subscribing to ends up having content as a main component. I think it should actually be more along the lines of digital assets, similar to what we talked about with templates earlier. If you have a big library of these things, instead of buying them a la carte, people could just access the entire library as long as they keep paying a monthly fee. So when you set this up as a subscription model, that actually makes sense and it cash flows very well while giving you monthly recurring revenue. What I recommend for this and for digital products and courses is to use KAJABI. KAJABI is the learning system that I use to host my stuff. It gives me unlimited videos to host. It lets me have unlimited downloads available. And it basically allows you to do coaching, courses, online communities, and digital products. Basically everything you want, memberships, all of it. It's all one solution. Now, they are not the sponsor of this video, but they are an affiliate. So if you use my link for a free trial, that does get me a small commission. What I will tell you is regardless of what digital products you decide to sell, here's how you're going to make real money when it comes to your digital products. This is going to be some extra free game for you in this video. Make the highest quality free content possible and make sure built into your free content are easy, identifiable wins for your audience, for your viewers. Because if you have that, it will be easier to convert a higher number of them to paying customers because they've seen results from the value that you already created for them. People you've already created value for that didn't have to pay you money are going to be crucial here. But the thing that you need to do is make all of your free stuff extraordinarily good to where they have to know what your paid stuff is like. And what you do is you give them a taste and a sample of that. You want to get them onto your email list with a compelling offer, or just make the content of the email list so good and appealing that they give you that email. That's going to give you the direct access to market directly to them, and it's going to be your best overall sales channel. And unlike social media and all of its wonderful algorithms, you'll actually control access to your audience for a change. For those of you who want to do sponsored content, email sponsored content actually does very well. In some cases, will make you more than video content. Quality is the answer here. It's about creating value and then distribution on volume. So as long as you are focused on those things and making sure that people are happy, you're going to do very well with this. So there you go. 5 profitable digital products that actually make money, real passive income, no scams required. If you enjoyed this video and you're a content creator, maybe watch my video on the most profitable niches in YouTube. You'll definitely want to check that one out. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.